I mean, what? Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to take a look at a brand new product from Sea to Summit. It's the world's lightest hammock, coming up right now on Living Survival. So here's a size comparison between the Sea to Summit Ultralight. Wait a second. So here's the Sea to Summit Ultralight hammock compared to a tennis ball. Okay, maybe not quite as small as a tennis ball, but only a slight amount larger when you compress it all the way down. Of course, it comes with one of Sea to Summit's Ultralight sill, I believe, stuff sacks. Awesome stuff sacks. I use these a ton when camping or hiking, and so yes, you can compress it down next to nothing. Super lightweight, only weighs 5.4 ounces. That is a incredible lightweight hammock. So even once you release the compression straps, still super small, super packable, and super lightweight. So although you can use this hammock with any set of suspension straps, if you have some sort of carabiner or a clip that'll clip on to the hooks here, they do make their own suspension straps, and they are some of the best straps that I found. Look at how small these pack up. Very similar to how small the Ultralight hammock packs up. Now these you could also fit in this stuff sack. There's plenty of room here. They've made it large enough that you can just put your suspension straps right there in the same bag and be good to go. I wanted to give you one more size comparison. On the left is my camping and backpacking hammock, the Trail Layer by Simply Light Designs, a fantastic lightweight option. The buckles and tree straps are included in that stuff sack, and I went ahead and put the tree straps in with the Ultralight hammock on the right. Even with the tree straps in the stuff sack, you can see it's about 1/4 the size, uncompressed. These straps weigh 6 ounces. I believe they hold up to 400 pounds. They do come with a small little stuff sack here. And then one of the other things that I really like is that they give you a ton of length. I believe they're 10 foot long. They're also reflective. They've got the reflective thread in them. If you're going to be leaving your hammock set up for a while, you want to protect the bark on the tree, they do also make tree protectors. These are a little bit thicker. The webbing is a little bit thicker. Now they do add weight, but again, if you're going to have your hammock set up in the backyard, for example, over a period of time, you might want to help protect the trees by using this thicker webbing. So let me show you how super simple this is to set up. You simply just run this line around the tree like so, and then we're just going to run this one right through here and then pull the whole thing tight. So we just want to run this through there, then we're just going to pull that whole thing tight and run it on out to our hammock. The thicker tree protectors work the same way. You simply just put one end around the tree, and then you're just going to run this buckle through here and cinch it up just like you would your regular straps. Then on the other end, again, no knots, no clips. You simply just run this buckle through there, and then you can run the other end right out to the hammock. Once you've got it connected to the tree, you simply just run this end through the connection in the hammock like so, and it just sits back in place. Again, no clips, no knots. You want this part facing towards the tree, and you're good to go. That is not coming undone. With all the webbing they give you in their suspension straps, you really don't have to worry about the diameter of the trees. You can hook up to some really big trees. So heavy-duty aluminum buckles on the hammock and heavy-duty steel buckles on the suspension straps. The stuff sack is ran through one side of the hammock, so it's very easy to deploy the hammock and then very easy to stuff it back in. So what I like about this hammock only being 8.5 feet long and I believe 4 feet wide is that you don't have all this extra material. On the Enos and some other hammocks, you have a lot of extra material that comes up. And for a hammock that I just want to set up during the day at the park, maybe on my lunch break, maybe, you know, just in the backyard as I'm doing now, I don't want to have all that extra fabric. I want something that's going to work great as a hammock, something that I can just relax in, take a nap in, but then that I can also use just as a chair. So if I just want to sit here, use this as a chair, maybe eat lunch or something, it's perfect for that. And again, minimal. It definitely has no problem holding the weight, and it's just a great all-around hammock. You can see the fabric here. It's a monofilament nylon. That's what allows them to get it very, very lightweight. You can see it's almost transparent here. You can see my hands right through it. Now I've had this set up in the backyard for about a week. It's rained and rained plenty, and it dries off really quickly. That's another great thing about it, but it's super duper strong. I don't feel any problems when I'm getting in, like I'm gonna slip or I'm gonna fall. It's super rock solid And again, just so lightweight and so simple and easy to set up. It's the perfect companion for someone who just wants an easy deploying hammock and something that's going to be comfortable, something that you can take a nap in, sit in, use for lunch breaks, use at the park, use at the beach. So many different options when you have this small of a hammock that can literally fit down in your pocket. Ready to undo the hammock? No problem. Just grab your stuff sack here, stuff the fabric right back into the stuff sack. You can have this thing set up or torn down in a matter of just a minute or so. Just squeeze that shut there, put the flap over the top, disconnect this side, and you're all set. Again, this thing compresses down super small. Could throw it in my pocket, throw it right in my pack. A great thing to have as an everyday item in the car, in your kit, in your purse even, in your work bag, something that you can set up and be comfortable in no time. So definitely a very cool product, the world's lightest, the world's smallest hammock, packs down next to nothing. Definitely something I'm going to be using in my just everyday kits, the kits that I take to go out to the woods, to go fishing, to take the family out to the park. Something that I can leave in the car, leave in the glove box, you know, leave in a pocket even. Something that you can set up real quickly on any tree, pretty much any width of tree, so it's very versatile. Whee! Sirens! But is it going to replace my mainstream camping hammock? Probably not. For example, this is 8.5 feet versus the 11-foot trail layer that I use. The trail layer has an integrated bug net. Now they do make a pro version of this hammock that I believe is 10 foot long. They make an 11-foot tarp, and they make a bug net as well, something that we may be taking a look at in the future on the channel. Again, this is just your everyday, easy to set up, super lightweight option for whenever you want to just take a break and lay in a hammock. Price-wise, it compares to an Eno with the Atlas straps. I never did like the Atlas straps, meaning that you have to pick a loop instead of having infinite adjustment with the cinch buckles. I really like that in my hammocks. And again, I think for just an everyday user hammock, this thing packs down lighter, it packs down smaller. So I think for the same price point as you would pay again for a single nest Eno and their tree straps, I think this is probably the way to go. Sea to Summit makes some great products. I also have some other reviews coming up on some of their cookware, possibly some of their sleeping pads, so stay tuned for that. So I'm going to put a link below to Amazon where you guys can pick one of these up for yourselves. Hope you enjoyed the video today. Please give it a big thumbs up. Make sure to leave me a comment below. Share this video to anybody who might be interested on your social media. And make sure you click subscribe and click that bell to be notified of new videos.